Wild Champ Show!
Okay, I got to start all over again. Hang on a second.
Right over.
The Wild Champ Show! The Wild Champ Show!
Roger the Wild Child Show is brought to you by our friends at Prism Design Company. Are you looking for a cool new logo for your business? Do you need some new graphics for your website or blog? Our friends at the Prism Design Company are a premier graphic design company that can handle all your needs. You can find Prism Design Company on Facebook or contact them directly at 618-534-4291. All the great graphics on the Roger the Wild Child Show are brought to you by our friends at the Prism Design Company. And now a man who picked the wrong week to start his Billie Eilish record collection. It's Roger the Wild Show!
Let's get this party started! Ready, set, go!
On the air everywhere.
It's the Roger the Wild Champ Show!
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Roger the Wild Child. We are live in full effect. How you guys all doing? We have a great show today. Jimmy Knight is with us. Also, we have Deborah Driggs.
Yes, and I'm trying to figure out. Yes. No. Yes.
Wild Champ Show!
Yes.
Oh my gosh. How you guys all doing? Welcome to the Roger the Wild Child show today. We have a great show lined up for us tonight. We have comedian Ike Avelli on the show today.
You got the Wild Child flustered, Deb. You just keep doing that. You keep doing that all night.
Like you just passed over my whole mic thing. Because you need to
I need to what?
Acknowledge this. Yes? No. Yes.
She got a new mic set up and she's using my recommendation. And she's
like a fucking dildo hanging in front of me.
Yeah, that's what I was waiting for. I love Deb. Deb is so awesome.
I'm like, I was really better off with my old system.
Today's show is not meant for young viewers of any age. Please avoid hearing the sounds of Deb right now, who sounds like a raving lunatic about dildos at this present moment on the Roger the Wild Child show.
Oh my gosh.
This segment of dildos brought
Deborah,
to you by
what am I
Deborah
going to do
Driggs.
about you?
You get her.
Not my fault. You're the one that told me to get this thing, and now it's like hanging here. It's like, yes, no.
I think I have to leave.
Is that good? Yeah, that's good. Okay.
Well, I'm sorry, Deb.
So for tonight,
I'm sorry you're having such a.
I got this gadget too. Here we go. That'll muffle me.
Now you look better now. You look better.
No. Oh my. Hi, Deb. Please take that off because you're stunning, and you should let your stunningness glow for the whole world.
Thank you.
But can you move the mic down just a little?
That it's like, there we go. Hi.
That's good.
Hi.
Right there.
Hi, Deborah.
Oh, this thing is in my head. Okay, hi.
Hey, listen, I want to change the subject here. Look what I got in the mail. Look what I got. I got Leland Sklar's book, Everybody Loves Me.
All right.
Oh, my God.
Listen. Tell me another podcast whose guest host or whose co-host supports the guest more than I do. Look at this. And he signed it, of course, to Jimmy. It says,
That's
Jimmy,
right.
To Jimmy Knight, my new best friend from the Roger the Wild Child show. So, yes, Leland, I bought your book. I love it. These pictures in here are fantastic. Of course, like he said, it's everybody giving the bird to him.
How did you buy it?
Cash money. Cash money, United States currency. He accepts that.
Wait,
so.
sorry. This isn't like, wait, what?
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. United States currency. I just bought it from his website. So you can just go to his website, Leland Sklar book.
Beard.com.
This is how I'm talking tonight.
Yeah.
I'm going to be coming in live from LA.
See, this is where Deb should do her late night, midnight love song show. Hi, I'm Deborah Triggs.
Hi.
There you
It's
go.
late night with Deborah.
I need a new host at nights.
My goodness. If this is all like, was this set up, I could have joined you months ago. All right, here we go. I'm putting it up.
Can we start over?
And I'm bringing.
Can you just stand for the whole show?
Sure. I was going to say, hold on. I'm bringing down the thing that Roger insisted that I have. Oh, but look what happens.
Okay. Well, next week you can go, or our next episode you can go back to the old setup. Okay. I was just trying to make things easier for you.
Thank you. I just wanted to make sure that I didn't sound like.
I can't hear you. The mic's too away from you.
Yeah, but guess what? I just want to make sure that this wasn't like, oh my God, this sounds so much better than the previous weeks.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
Hey, let's change the vibe.
Are you naked?
Hey, I'm naked. Okay. No, sorry.
Hey, guess what I have?
What do you have?
Well, please don't tell me it's another mic filter.
Oh!
You know what that means? That must mean it's time, huh?
We'll bet that you wish you knew if skies were big, cloudy, or blue. Don't worry or fret, cause your best bet is our weatherman who has plenty to say to you.
Frankie McDonald, welcome.
Yes.
Frankie,
What's
I got
up?
your book.
You finally got it.
Well, you know.
She didn't know they accepted, United States currency for it.
I have it though, and I am prepared.
Oh, no. Somehow I feel this show's going to be all about Deb's mic and the handling of the mic.
Well,
Can we stop with the mic?
Can we not fucking acknowledge it right
Okay, so Manic Mark says, grasp that mic, Deb. I'll turn Ike Avelli on. It'll turn Ike Avelli on.
So, Frankie, tell us about the heat wave that's going on in
It's going to be
the
a
Northeast.
heat wave, not normal heat wave for British Columbia. That's going to cause extremely hot weather in Vancouver. So drink a lot of water as possible. And this is up in Nunavut. They have their own alphabet up there. They speak their own language. Look it up in Nunavut. They have their own language up there.
Have you ever been interested in a mic filter, Frankie?
No.
Okay, good. Don't get one because it'll block your face.
There's a
Don't get
language up in
one
Nunavut
ever.
territory.
Mikey, I mean, not Mikey.
Frankie.
This is
Don't
up in
get-
Nunavut.
Don't get one. Don't get one.
Don't get one.
Don't get one.
If you're
So,
here for
Frankie,
that, and it's going to bring a lot of rain in Japan and things like that. In China, it's been lots of rain, and New Zealand's getting really cold weather because it's their winter time. Once again, the hurricane season kicks up in the high gear this year. Extreme storm chaser Reed Tilmer and another storm chaser from the Weather Channel, Jim Cantorn. He'll be going to hurricane zones.
Oh, I love Jim Cantorn too, dude. Do you ever see, Frankie, you ever see the video where he's on the Weather Channel and he's given the weather and some dude tries to charge him and Jim Cantor just turns around and goes, not today. Boom! And he just lays him out. Oh, it was one of my favorite. I'm not kidding. This really happened on live TV. Go YouTube it. Jim Cantorn was like, and he is a built dude, man. That guy is like a rock. He's got arms like you wouldn't believe. And some dude came up to him and tried to mess with him and Jim Cantorn just looked at him and went, nah, boom. Okay,
and
I guess I was the only one excited about that.
Hail.
I've never seen Reed lay somebody out.
That's funny.
Reed Timber, he's extreme storm chaser, chasing hail and tornadoes and things like that. And did you hear about that? And that means that at a later date, former mayor of Sydney, Nova Scotia, Cecil Clark, could appear on your show.
Well, I would love to talk to former mayor.
Yeah,
Find out why they were former mayor.
Excuse me. Let me just get to my. Oh, okay. Hold on. Okay.
This is probably the most fun I've had in the first 14 minutes of this show ever. Yay!
Frankie, I'm with you.
Poor Frankie.
What? Okay.
Frankie, Frankie, I would like to apologize for Deb and her new microphone filter. Apparently she doesn't like it.
Alphabet over there.
Oh, shit.
They have Cyrillic alphabet, but the letters are different over there.
It fell. Okay. This stands.
I'm about
Where's your short stand? Just put it in your short stand.
I seriously am about to ask the question, Deb. What were you doing before this? Were you out? Did you have lunch? I know it's LA.
I have no life.
Okay. So you're just overtired, is what it is.
My views went up on my Portland, Oregon forecast thanks to dangerous heat wave to hit Portland, Oregon.
Well, I don't think you should ever thank a dangerous heat wave. You should just say it's because of a dangerous heat wave. If you thank it, then the dangerous heat wave is going to find you, Frankie. So don't ever piss a dangerous heat wave off.
Yeah,
say,
don't do
dear
that.
dangerous heat wave, due to your terrible impact on society, my hits went up.
Dangerous cold wave, it's the same thing.
Oh, I know. Oh, trust me. We get cold waves here. Not hot waves. Frankie, I'm a little annoyed. I was on vacation this past 4 days, and I was in Sheboygan, Wisconsin, and it's the only vacation I'm going to get all summer. And in Sheboygan, Wisconsin, it was 65, rainy, and just pure shit. And when we left this morning to drive back, the fog lifted. The sun came out, and it said, "Oh, Jimmy, your vacation's over." Boom!
Over in Iran, social media is completely banned in Iran.
Yes.
All Western culture, all Western music, everything, every magazine in the Western Hemisphere is completely banned in Iran.
Don't worry, I'm not going to Iran.
Well, we're big in Iran. We're underground. It's underground shit there, man. I heard. Well, Frankie, thank you for your weather forecast today, man. And it was awesome doing the Instagram pre-chat with you today. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah.
You have a lot of followers, Frankie, and you are loved by many. You're loved by us.
Yes.
It's awesome that you're here.
Bye for now.
Bye for now.
Hold on, Frankie. There you go.
We'll bet that you wish
Book.
you knew.
Amazon.
If skies will be cloudy,
Be
or
prepared
blue.
by Frankie
Don't
McDonald.
worry, don't fret, 'cause your best bet is our weatherman who has plenty to say to you.
Thank you, Frankie McDonald. We'll see you next week.
Thank you, Frankie. He's fixated on that Iran thing, man.
I'm telling you.
He's going to piss somebody off over there.
He sends me message. Wait, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
What? Yes.
Bring the microphone closer to you just a little bit.
I am watching Roger get pissed at this hilarity. He's
Did you
getting
hear
angry
me?
now.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Can
No.
you hear me now?
No,
Yes.
can't hear you at all.
Oh no.
Okay.
I feel like I'm the stepchild in this thing. I just want to have fun,
on.
man.
Let me
I
get
love
this
everybody.
Hold on.
I love
Can
you
you hear
all.
me
You guys-
now?
Yes,
Happy
yes.
I'm watching
birthday.
Sherry and Ike right now in the waiting room
Yeah.
going, what show did they book me on? I don't get
Oh, well, they're going to have to get used to this.
I know, right?
So here's the deal. Frankie, we love you. Thank you so much for always bringing us the perfect weather. But can we talk about some serious stuff? Oh, did you just see that?
Yes.
Bada bing, bada boom. It happened. This big ball fell into my hands.
All right, so let's get.
I'll
We
be
should
now
bring Ike on.
singing.
No. Hey, let's bring Sherry on.
No,
We
I'll
will in
be-
just a second. We will in just a
I
second.
want to talk about something very serious.
What?
What?
It's serious.
It's
Okay.
I'm serial. I'm totally
I really
serial.
believe that we should be an advocate for Britney Spears right now.
Oh, I 100% agree with you.
Thank you.
Totally. I mean, I don't think there's anybody on this planet that saw what happened this week and goes, wow, that was right, because it's not.
Yeah.
It's not right.
complete
It's not
bullshit.
okay.
Like, and
It's
all
not
I
okay.
thought over the years was that her dad was like her business manager and really kind
Right.
of taking care of her finances. But
He's
then when
the
you hear that
biggest
she can't,
douche.
she has to have an IUD in, and she can't take it out because the court man. What the hell?
What
the hell? What world are we living in?
I thought we were in a free country here.
Yeah. I'm appalled by it. I heard bits of her testimony. I read bits of her testimony, and
I was listening to it this morning, the whole thing, the whole 20-minute speech that she had with the judge, and I was just like, "Oh my God, is this for real? Is this the society that we live in today?"
It's
look,
scary.
being in radio, like I was there when Baby One More Time hit. Like I was there to see Britney begin and go through her whole career. And I was on the radio when she was having her troubles. And I get it. When you're having troubles, if you need somebody to help you out during that time, I get it.
But,
Okay.
by the way, I just want to say something right now because I need to speak in. And I don't know if my big old mic is in my mouth or what earphones or what's happening, but here's the deal.
Okay.
It's nobody's fucking business. You
Amen.
know, what tribulation she's going through, it's nobody's business. And there's nobody on this planet, including her father, that gets to decide the fate of what she does
Right.
with her.
Right.
I'm sorry. No, it's not okay. And you know what? This brings me right back to Frances Farmer, the actress who really trusted her mother and ended up in an insane asylum. You know, if you go back and look at that movie that I'm talking about with Jessica Lange, Frances Farmer, I don't know the name of the movie, but it was seriously about this same subject where the actress, she went and she thought the only person she could trust was her mother. And then her mother had her institutionalized. And I feel like that's what we're going through right now with Britney. It's like, really? She has nobody in her life that she can trust.
Yeah.
Nobody.
Well, she has her boyfriend, and I believe, because I follow her on Instagram and I see her awesome videos, and she's trying. Like, I look at her and I look at a woman who's trying. I mean, she's freaking almost 40. I think she'll be 40 at the end of this year. And
Oh God, she's old.
yeah, no, I'm not saying she's old. I'm saying she's 40. This happened, 15 years ago?
12 years ago.
12 years ago. Okay, well, you know, Roger and I before the show were looking at her Instagram, and she's got a picture with her boys who, by the way, are taller than her and are grown men pretty much now. And this is what the judge. Oh, by the way, the judge has to be. I'm appalled by it. I've been on the Free Britney thing for years. I believe what's going on with Britney Spears is wrong. I love Britney. I've always been an advocate for her music. It's not the greatest music in the world. Don't get me wrong. I mean, she's not the greatest singer, but my God, she's an entertainer, and she freaking entertains, and she should be allowed to make her own destiny. When I heard that she has an IUD that she can't take out, that's when I freaking lost it, because where are we in this country with women's rights? I mean, all we do is every election cycle we hear about it, and like, oh, you're going to take them away, and oh, you're going to do this. Well, here's a case where you're forcing somebody to do something that she doesn't want to do. She wants to have another child, and there's a judge sitting on a bench that's saying, nope, you got to keep that in, and you can't have a baby. What the hell?
Who in their right mind?
Yeah.
Why would the legal system let us get this far?
First of all, does anybody even know what that law is about?
No, I know.
No.
So to have that law be really put in place is like if my kids came and realized that, Deb she can't remember anything. She's got dementia. So that conservatory law would come into play because they would go to court and they would say, Deb can't remember anything, so we're going to take over. That's what that law is about.
Oh, wait, but she can go perform for you to make you money.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's why it
took advantage of the system.
Yeah.
It's so absurd. It's like, oh, but she can go work 8 to 10 hours a day.
Yeah.
12 to 14.
Yeah. She's so unstable. Let's book a Vegas show where she's going to be there for 8 months in Vegas because, there's nothing bad happens in Vegas. So
it's beyond. It's so beyond. And it's I can see why it's totally like me. I'm so enraged.
Yeah.
I just want you to know.
No, I'm with you on that.
I am so enraged because I don't like when anybody doesn't have the freedom to do what they want to do in life. And the fact that she's a celebrity and she has no freedom right now and she's begging for it, it infuriates me.
Yep.
It infuriates me beyond.
There's
nothing you could see that could justify this to me in any way, shape, or form. No. It's like it's none of our business.
Yeah. She can't drive her car.
Makes.
Yeah. She can't have her boyfriend drive her around town.
Yeah. Yeah. When I read the transcript of her testimony, I was like, there's no way they're going to keep this in. And then all of a sudden the next day it's like, oh, judge orders it. I was just like, what the hell? So look, I don't know what's ever going to get done by it, but I know that it's a very passionate topic on the minds of a lot of people who not just follow pop culture, but music and all that stuff. And I don't know anybody who thinks that justice was done here and that the right thing was done. So I really hope that there's a next level she can take it to and appeal it. And I mean, I don't know if this goes to the Supreme Court.
How do you have justice? Yeah. Is there justice with somebody forcing you to have an IUD? I'm sorry. This is completely out of hand.
Yeah.
There's
and
no
unethical.
justice.
Yeah.
It's so unethical. It's like, I can't comprehend it. I don't know.
Free Britney.
Yeah.
Britney Spears. We're praying for you.
I'm done with the whole thing. Like, free her. Let her do her own damn thing. Okay.
I love you, Britney.
We love you, Britt. And if you're watching this podcast, just let you know we support you.
Yes, 100%.
Baby, one more time. Okay. Sorry.
All right, guys. I'm going to bring on our first guest. He is a comedian, and he's getting ready to launch a brand new podcast.
Yay!
Yes. Please welcome Mr. Ike Avelli. Ike, how's it going?
How are you guys? This is amazing. I have to say, Deb, when you were pulling on that microphone, as a gay man, I think I am straight now. So, just take a little.
It's just my intention in life to make you all straight.
Jimmy, Roger, you can leave the building.
Let's go, Jeff.
Bye. We'll do our own gig. Here we go.
I've been watching your shows, and I have to say I'm a little disturbed with Jimmy.
Uh-oh.
I have to say that I am appalled that you just watched Purple Rain for the first time.
I know.
He has been watching.
I deserve that, man. I do. I deserve it. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. I mean, look, when Purple Rain first came out, so in my defense, when Purple Rain first came out, I was young. I was 12. I couldn't go to the theater.
No excuse.
There were boobies in it.
You cannot be in radio and have a career in radio and not be like, I just watched Purple Rain for the first time.
Oh, listen, if you go back to my air checks and my radio career, I watch Purple Rain all the time. So
I watched it like 10 times.
Oh,
I was
in the movies, paid to see it in the movie. But I was older than you, Jimmy. So
okay, so listen, Ike, in my defense, when I did watch it the other day, I bought it. I did not rent it. So I now own it. So I can watch it over and over. I would not rent it. I'm a huge Prince fan. And I will. Look, my bad.
We're just giving you a hard time.
Yeah,
but you know what? Now that you own it, you can watch it
over and over and over again.
Every time you watch it now, you will see something so completely different, especially from a music perspective. Is this?
Yeah. No, you're fine.
Can you hear me?
You're fine.
Okay. So, we were talking about Britney before we brought you on. Do you have any insight or have 2 cents on this topic?
I've been a fan of Britney from the beginning as well. I love her. She's a great entertainer, but this poor woman, 40 years. Think about it. She started young. Her parents threw her into the Disney club.
Oh, yeah. It was. Yeah.
And 40 years, basically, she's had no control of her life. Who does that? I mean, her mother and father, the 2 people in the world that you trust the most.
You trust.
Yeah, exactly.
They've taken away everything from her since she was a child. Literally. I mean, she was an adult when they got this put in place.
Yeah. Yeah. And there's a legal system that's saying, it's the right thing to do. And I'm just like, are you kidding me? Like that was 12 years ago.
Bringing in money to Vegas. And they're not going to stop.
By the way, so just so everybody knows, that you're talking about what has happened from 2008 to now. But really what the court should be looking at is the fact that nobody looked at her life from then until now. And they're just projecting all this stuff on how she's behaved and what she's done. And by the way, I'm so sorry. These parents, they're in control. They can say, oh my God, she's misbehaving. So
I don't know. You heard that thing 12 years ago.
How old was she in 2008? That's the thing. After a while,
she's almost 40, so that she was 28.
Late 20s, so the late 20s.
28
why
when this
are
happened.
Her parents making her decisions? She's bringing the money in. That's why.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
It's a control thing.
Well, and at this point,
the parents should be locked up.
Yeah, and at this point,
well,
Ike, you know
it.
If she gets out of this, if the court says nope, you can be free and you control your own destiny, she's cutting them off. You know it. So that's what it's all about. So it's like, oh no, we're gonna get cut off. And okay, well, you deserve to be because you're just pathetic. Pathetic. Everybody's allowed to have a breakdown.
Britney has some hardcore fans. So
I've had a breakdown in my life. I've had a couple.
I'm about to have one today.
If my family said Deb's cut off, we're going to cut her off.
Yeah.
Oh, what would Ricky Martin think if they cut me off? Oh.
I mean, seriously.
So,
that's a serious thing, though. And, I mean, we can all be cut off at any moment.
Yeah.
Nah, I can't. So I'm good.
Well,
not Jimmy. Never.
I mean, nobody going to cut me off.
So, Ike, you're getting ready to launch.
Cut me off, damn it!
That's it.
So they're only going to cut me off if I make a lot of money. That's sad.
I don't have any money either, so that's why nobody would cut me out. They'd look at me and go, he's got a lot of records. Nobody needs those. Okay.
Nope. We don't need you. We don't need your damn radio station no more.
Yeah, exactly.
So, Ike, you're getting ready to launch a podcast with Eileen Shapiro, which is who we book a lot of our talent through. And I really like the concept here. Shut up and drive.
Yes. I've known Eileen almost a decade now, and incredible journalist. She knows everybody. Let's face facts. And I came up with this idea called Shut Up and Drive, where we go around and we pick up celebs in New York City on their way to gigs. Now, it's not your typical interview. This is going to be like an interview, but a lot of things are going to go awry on the ride there. Maybe I'll ask some questions in the old Joan Rivers style, things they may not want to answer. And we're going to have a little bit of fun with them. Maybe there'll be a little vodka involved.
And doors are locked in the car, right?
Doors are locked.
Doors are locked.
Unless we're over the bridge and we go underwater, then what are you going to do?
Yeah.
But we have Eileen Shapiro and Billy Hess. He's a celebrity photographer. He's going to be the Uber driver.
Nice.
And we'll be driving around doing 15-minute spots, and we're hoping to get a little further than a podcast, hopefully.
Yeah.
Okay.
So do they know you're going to be doing it when you pick them up?
We give them a warning, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But they don't know what you're going to ask them. It's like, hey, we're going to do this. You want to do it? They go, yes. And then they get in the car, and then it's like, okay.
Right. Sky's the limit.
Do you have anybody lined up yet? Do you have anybody lined up?
She has a few people lined up. I don't know all the names, so I'd rather be surprised.
Okay.
So
that's awesome.
When they come in, the less I know about who's in the car makes it even funnier.
Nice.
And when's this launching?
Well, we are going to start recording Wednesday out in the city. And then hopefully midsummer, we'll start getting all the episodes starting to come up.
Nice. Yeah,
now I'm
summer's a great time
excited
to
to
do
check
it too.
the show out.
Yeah, it's a little something different. I know I watched comedians in cars with Jerry Seinfeld before. And I thought, it's nice, it's fun, but I want to piss some people off.
I like that style of interviewing in a car. Like those shows are pretty catchy. I mean, the Corden thing with the singing, and then there's the Cash Cab. I love Cash Cab. I think that.
Oh yeah.
I just like it because you're stuck there. Like you're there, and like you can either get out, and if you lock the doors, then it's even better.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would love to see some. How do you
not know that you get in that cab and then it's a Cash Cab? It's already all lit up before they even get in the car, right?
I don't think so. I
think what happens is they pretty much they have to know. I mean,
yeah, they have to.
They probably, because you have to sign all these waivers, and I'm sure they're picked, and they have to meet at a specific corner or something.
Yeah, but don't they sign those waivers after? Because I know, like on Impractical Jokers, they sign the waivers after. They do the little skit funny thing, and then after they sign the waiver. And if they don't sign the waiver, they got to blur them. So, but Cash Cab's a longer show with more interaction with the people. So my thought there is that if they don't sign the waiver, and then you just wasted 25 minutes of filming for no reason. So, but the good thing is your people know they're going to be doing it. They just don't know what they're going to be asked. And I think that's great. So are you going to be doing comedians too, or
they're getting a free ride to wherever they have to go?
Yeah.
And you can't beat it. It's going to be everything: comedians, singers, actors, authors. Hopefully, a Pulitzer Prize person. I really want to piss one off.
I like that. That's awesome. That's great.
So tell us a little bit about your comedy career and where you started.
First grade, probably. I used to, if you want to go that far back, I used to.
Well, I knew you were doing stand up for like Christmas parties and stuff like that. You were doing fill-ins. So, and that's where people started saying, hey, this guy's actually a funny guy.
Well, I way back, I started imitating the teachers in school. The kids got it and they were loving it. And it kind of clicked with me. And then I watched Joan Rivers.
You were the class clown.
The class clown, exactly. Yep. And I started watching Joan Rivers when I was 13. And I thought, oh my God, this woman is hysterical. There weren't many female comics. You had Phyllis Diller, Toady Fields, and here's Joan Rivers, who was breaking ground, which was phenomenal to me. And unfortunately, I didn't start getting into stand-up until I was about 43. So it was like 2009. I did a open mic at one of my own parties. It was a Christmas party, and it went really well. So I decided to hit the city, went to New York City, but I decided when I'm doing the open mics, you don't want to just go out. I wish you go up, you do 10 minutes, and then you leave. So I was like, I'm going to go out. I'm going to do the open mic with a costume on. Maybe some muscle men bring me in through the door. Just make it original and fun. And this way they'll remember me.
Yeah.
And from there, I started doing open mics, and then started producing my own shows.
Yeah, I saw some of your videos. Your entrances are definitely fun. I mean, no doubt. You get the crowd going immediately. It's like bam. So
yeah, the costumes, and they love seeing the costumes and the drag queens and the singers. The show's an adult. The one I'm doing right now is 50 Shades of Gay.
Yep.
And
right.
It's an adult variety show. We have a drag queen, singers, myself, sketches, audience participation, giveaways, the whole 9 yards. It's everything. It's amazing.
And where are you doing that? And where does that take place?
Like
right now,
New York, right?
Yeah, New York, but we're traveling around the country. We've been touring with the show now for about 6 years.
Okay.
Oh, Boise, Idaho. Boise, Idaho. Okay.
Yeah, it sounds like fun, right?
Think I'll
let's go to Boise.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they will.
That'll be the first stop. Boise, Idaho.
I got college kids. We're college town.
50 Shades of Grey in Boise, Idaho.
Let me tell you something.
Perfect.
Deb and I have a better shot of seeing this show before you do, Roger. So sorry.
Exactly. Exactly.
Why? Why
I
would
promise you.
Well, let's see,
I'll the
LA or
show.
Chicago or Boise.
we might be coming?
Boise,
Oh, wait.
Idaho.
So wait, who's from Boise?
Me.
Roger.
You are.
Roger,
Yes.
the wild man.
I might
on
be
the
coming
And-
from Palm Springs.
We have Boise State University, so
Well, don't
you know,
indulge him. Don't think you're gonna
college kids
like,
love
we're
these
coming
shows.
to Boise to do the show. Don't do that. Like, don't indulge him. Don't be
Oh no! You're not even from Boise. Why are you taking offense? You were born in Illinois, right?
Yes.
So quit taking offense. You're a migrant to Boise.
But don't believe, like, he'll like.
I lived
be
in
like,
Amarillo,
"Oh."
Texas for 4 months. When I was there and somebody shit talk Amarillo, you didn't go, no, it's Amarillo. No,
Yeah.
I was from Chicago still.
Well, I've been here for 4 years and I love it here.
You
know.
can. I'm okay with that. I don't
You're
say
okay
Boise
with
is a
you
bad
loving
place.
Where you're from? I'm just saying, don't get excited when the show doesn't come.
Right.
So,
You don't.
I will try my
Idaho.
best, Roger. I will
Thank you.
try
Hey,
my
we got the
best.
mixtape tour that came to Boise, okay? Garth Brooks came to Boise.
Oh,
Yes.
When did Garth Brooks come to Boise in the late 80s, or did he come
No.
to Boise? When did he
A couple
come?
years ago when he did his
Yeah, exactly.
stadium, when he did his stadium tour before COVID. He
Oh.
filled
So
Albertson
exciting.
Stadium with the blue turf, the Smurf turf. Yeah.
We're so excited for you.
Thank you.
Literally. We're so
I wasn't-
excited.
Oh my
Like-
gosh. I
I'll
quit.
do
I
my
quit.
best.
Oh no, it's your show. You can't quit. But to all my Boise friends and family out there, and people who don't like me, I look. There's nothing wrong with Boise. I'm just saying that when you're trying to book something, you have a better shot at saying those things in Chicago or LA than in Boise. That's all I'm saying. So
I was actually supposed to come to Chicago last year, and then COVID happened. I was supposed to be at stage 773.
Imagine that.
okay, yeah, freaking
Well, that
COVID.
happens.
Roger, imagine that.
Oh man. So did you rebook it, or is it just done? Like you
They're
gotta-
actually, with everything that happened with COVID, they're going to do their own productions now instead of bringing
Okay.
in other acts.
So how
Yeah.
did COVID affect you then, Ike?
Yeah. Yeah, that was a shit show for me. I had all these shows lined up for the whole year, and they all got canceled, unfortunately.
Mhm.
But I put together a virtual show called Live in Bed with Ike Avelli, and we used to have about 7-8 guests a week on doing comedy, singing, drag, and we did that for about 14 weeks.
Were you in pajamas and everything too?
No, a costume.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did that go over well? I mean, was it received well?
Yeah, we had a pretty packed house, and then
Good.
as things started to open, the numbers started to go down.
Yeah.
But it was a shit show on Zoom. Let me tell. Oh, am I allowed to curse?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, you
We've
can.
already said so many swear words.
I've already said fuck about 5 times.
I believe the first word out of Deb's mouth was dildo. So
Yeah, so here we go.
That's right. I did chat about that.
Yes, you
I
did.
did, yeah.
Don
No,
Hinton says hi, Ike,
no,
on
no.
Facebook.
hi Don.
Oh,
But Zoom
okay.
was a shit show last
Yeah.
year. Zoom bombers with pornographic stuff, which then I kicked everybody else out and left them there. But
Yeah. Yeah, my concern. Look, I'm
we
glad
don't
that
want to talk
everybody's.
about the ship bombers with the dildos and the
Yeah.
fuck bombs. We don't want to talk about that right now.
no, we had
But-
that in the early part of the show.
But I'm excited that you're getting it back out there and you're going to be doing the thing out there. But I really thought there was a charm and there was a beauty to the interaction of just you and the screen and people that don't want to go out. They just wanted to watch. And I hope as artists get back out there and do things, and comedians and recording artists, that they still maybe do one of those every once in a while. Like, we're going to do a virtual thing, because there are some people that just don't like to go to loud concerts. I know I don't, because I have a hearing issue. So I can't go to loud concerts anymore. So I'm glad that there was a huge reception for it right at the beginning, because that's exciting, because you touched into an audience that wanted to. You knew they wanted to see you. Like, they were there to see you, and that's awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, so just so you know, real quick, Ike, Dawn Hinton, you know Dawn. She just wanted to say hi. She didn't know if you heard me
Dawn.
before. Yeah, so I'm going to put that back up there again.
And she also says dildo.
Yeah, here we go.
That's our Dawn. Hey, Dawn.
Oh, Dill Doll. I'm sorry. Hold on a second.
Dude.
She's back.
Yeah, she's awesome. So yeah, the only thing with a Zoom and as a comedian, it is kind of a nightmare because when they're muting you, the audience, it's like going on stage and failing every night.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's the worst part because you don't know. I wrote all these jokes. Are they going well or not?
Yeah, you got to feed off the audience, and that's where it doesn't work for that. Where you're exactly right. If you're telling a joke and there's no response, you're like, okay. And you know what? I had a I won't name names, but I had a for my real job, we had a guest comedian do something for us during COVID, and same thing. He was telling jokes, and there's just no reaction, and you could see it in his eyes. He was like, am I bombing? Am I? And then all of a sudden he started doing more just dialogue rather than jokes because he couldn't feel the crowd. He couldn't feel that energy coming from the crowd. So,
and that's the thing about with comedians, you guys need that energy from the crowd because they build you up so that you can continue with the jokes.
Or they tear you down. So.
And then you shoot the audience out, and then
what's the worst bomb you ever had, Ike?
Yeah, no kidding.
My very first joke. You want to hear it?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, please.
Well, it was the very first joke at the time when Tom Cruise and Katie Holmes split and they were getting a divorce.
Okay.
And there was all this rumor out there that Tom Cruise was gay and blah, blah, blah. So I just happened to read the headlines that Katie Holmes was attending Hellman's Mayonnaise 100th birthday. And I says, well, that must be awesome because all those years she was married to Tom, she never got anything white and creamy anyway.
That bombed?
Yeah.
How did that bomb? I appreciate it. I think it's funny.
So now you know where my jokes go.
That's right. Yeah,
I love it. I love it. I think that's awesome.
That's
now
great.
Tell us some of your greatest jokes. I like to hear some of your jokes.
Yeah, what's your best joke?
A lot of the jokes I tell, my mom just turned 79. She's going to kill me. But a lot of my mom's jokes wind up going through the roof. One of them is she is on this dating site now called Senior Meet. I don't know if you ever heard of it.
No.
It's like
I frequent it all the time.
Yeah. It's eHarmony for arthritis. So she's on there, and she's looking it up and she's looking at it. I says, oh my God, Ma. I says, because she dyes her hair fire engine red. I said, Ma, that's got to be confusing for the guys. Fire engine red here, Betty White down there. She wasn't amused, so.
No, I'm sure.
Oh, man. I would never say that to my mom. She'd smack me. That's a funny joke, though. I love it. Oh, come to Chicago, Ike, please.
Oh, well, listen, I'm trying. If you know any cabaret theaters out there, let me know.
Yeah, I'll check it out. There's a couple, I know that. So
we got some comedy theaters here in Boise, Idaho. So I'll shoot them over to you, and you can check it out.
I'm gonna write that down right now. Hold on.
Aaron Paul is from Boise, Idaho.
Yes.
Does he still live there?
He's got his family's from here.
Oh, okay.
They still live here, and he still comes and frequents all the time. And when he was releasing the Breaking Bad movie, or no,
Gran Torino.
Yeah. Well, yeah, when they were releasing
El Camino, wasn't it? I don't know. It was just some car name. I don't know. El Camino.
So what they did was here in Boise, he went on Twitter and did a scavenger hunt and drove all the way through downtown Boise, handing out free tickets to the preview. So he's very well liked here in Boise, and he comes home. This is his home, and he's, he
El
just
Camino.
walks
Yeah,
the
thanks,
street.
Don. Yeah, it was El Camino.
Yeah, El Camino. Yep.
Sorry.
And so
Donnie Wahlberg lives like 20 miles from me, or not even 10 miles from me, with Jenny McCarthy. So
yeah,
I haven't seen him once.
Yeah,
I haven't seen him once.
Wow.
But see, the difference about Boise is we're more of a hometown, and Chicago's more of a bigger city. So that's just, we got a hometown feel.
I'm sure the murder rate's lower. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll give you that.
Well, now I'm going to go.
You probably equal one weekend of Chicago all year. So. Yeah, I'm not going to rip on Boise. I want to go. I'd love to visit Boise when it's cooler, not 100 degrees.
Here. It really is. We got the mountains, we got the river, we got country life, we got city life, we got college life, we got everything. So
come to Boise.
College.
College. Yeah. Come to Boise.
Okay, we're moving to Boise.
We're all
come to Boise. We have college.
Deb, you and I, we'll go and we'll meet them there. How about that?
I would go. I would hang out with all of you guys.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
We'll have a party over here.
Yeah.
And then I'll book Ike and we'll come and watch him perform.
Sherry too, once she gets out of British Columbia.
Yeah.
She's
But
coming.
unfortunately, she is like under quarantine still.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna find a bar or a cabaret place venue here in Chicago that you can play.
Quarantine. It's seriously, who's under quarantine?
Sherry, our next guest.
Sherry, our next guest. She's stranded in Canada, and we'll get to her in just a moment.
Oh, it's true though. They are.
Yeah.
They are. Yes, definitely. So, Ike, I'm going to put you back in the green room.
Yes,
We're going to get to
absolutely.
Sherry, but I do want to bring you back at the end of the show because I know that you and Sherry are actually friends.
Yes.
So we definitely want to get you guys engaging together, okay?
Did you
Sweet, I
try
appreciate
Bordel Cabaret and Cocktail Bar on Division Street?
What's it called?
Bordel, Bordel Cabaret and Cocktail Bar on Division Street.
Bore. You already got me going, right? I'm
then
going to look it up.
Yeah, and then the other two that are listed are temporarily closed, so I don't know if that's a COVID thing, but Bordel Cabaret and Cocktail Bar on Division Street.
Sweet. I will look
There
it
you
up.
go.
I might
Get
see you
there,
guys sooner
and I
than
will
you
come
think.
see you.
You could do the research right now when I got you in the green room, okay?
Yeah. Let me know when the
got
date
it.
is,
Thanks,
because I'll come see you.
For
We'll see
sure.
you in a bit, Ike.
All right, thank you, Ike. Oh my gosh, he was definitely a fun person to talk to, and we're definitely looking forward to talking to him here in just a few. So,
Yeah, most definitely, and I'm excited to talk to Sherry next.
I know, because she's hot.
No, I'm married. Stop! Get me in trouble.
Oh my God.
Don't stir right now.
This
That's right.
thing has fucked me up, just so you know.
Okay.
I actually joke with my wife all the time. Like she'll tell some story about somebody, and I'll just go, "Are they hot?" And she'll go, "No," and I'm like, "Okay," and then she'll go, "Yeah, they're hot." I'm like, "Okay." That's all right. Hi, Sherry.
Here she is, stranded in Canada. Please welcome.
Oh,
It's not a bad place to be stranded. I'm not hot. I'm no Deborah Driggs hot.
Oh.
Deborah, you're going for a girl's ego. When I posted the promo, I got a lot of guys saying they're coming in. And so, anyways, I'm glad Don Hinton's there, though.
wow. Well, wow. I don't even know what to say. I'm totally blown away, and my mic is really fucking me up tonight because let me just bring it in.
I think we need Deborah and Ike together in the show in the cab.
You guys are both stunning.
You know what?
Yes.
Stunning.
I was told to get this mic, and here we go. It's happening. Here we go. Thank you so much. Oh my God. Can I just tell you, at my age, it like, oh my God, I feel so great. Thank you.
No, you're amazing.
You're amazing. Oh my God. You're like Maxim model, like sexy pot. We could go on and on and on. Am I like
Dawn says, I said she's a babe.
Fit. Roger's having a fit right now because he's like, your verb is like, it's so bad.
Your verb?
My
Reverb.
verb.
Oh,
My
reverb. No,
reverb.
you're fine. You're fine. I think you
Okay.
fixated on the microphone today. I think we need
It's
I think we need to move past that.
So, Sherry,
no.
welcome to the program. It's great to have you here. When are you going to leave Canada?
Well, my dad's birthday is July 13th, so I want to spend that day with him on his birthday, and then I hope to come to the United States. Right
now,
after
was
that.
he born on Friday the 13th?
I don't know, but yeah, he's pretty great. He's fantastic. And Roger, Boise Cascade is beautiful. I used to be in lumber, and that was a really great city for our lumber. We were directly north of you.
Okay.
Wow, I actually worked at that company that made the paper. So many years
Boise
ago.
Cascade?
Yeah, many 20 years ago. So yeah.
Good company.
Yeah, I always wanted to go. I always wanted to go out there, and see the whole operation, but I just never got the chance. But yeah, I hear it's beautiful. I would love to go to that area. I don't dog it. I'm just
great
saying,
country over here.
Yeah, I would go. I love the quiet. Trust me. I love it.
So
this
Sherry,
is too much here.
So you started, like you said, with your family business with the lumber company, and then things just kind of changed. You were in the top 4 candidates for Maxim, and that's definitely an honor. And then you met Jimmy Starr, who is one of the publicists that I work with for the show, and he kind of took you under his wing, and now you're like co-hosting all these different shows now.
Yeah, no, Jimmy Starr, he's like, your lucky charm. He's the magic man. And I did. I connected with him at the end of the Maxim contest, and through him, I went to my first Oscar party, and I've been co-hosting various shows and things like that. So I never ever thought, let alone make it in the top 4 in Maxim. I just never ever thought I would leave lumber and do this. So, yeah.
So what made you decide to change? What made you decide to, try out for Maxim?
Well, at the time, my family, my father had sold our family business. And so I was actually touring the United States looking for lumber trading jobs. And a photographer had seen my photo on Facebook, my profile photo, and he said, there's a Maxim magazine contest that you should enter. And usually those are only for American residents, but this one was international. So I submitted my questionnaire and I was accepted. And I was actually, the day that I submitted it, I was at a Sierra Pacific Forest conference, and I was kind of nervous because I thought, if these guys could know. But no, I'm really happy that I did it. And I honestly thought I would just do it. And as an old grandma, I'd say, look what I entered when I was young. So I'm glad that I did. I took a risk, and I'm happy.
That's just amazing that I just hear these stories like Deb's story too, where she was in Playboy and then she went and did something else, and you were doing something else and then went and did this. And I hear like the way you speak of the other thing, like you liked that, right? You like doing the lumber. It sounds like you enjoyed doing that, and you were still going to pursue that. And then there was this left turn and you're like, oh, I could do that too.
Well, it's almost like, oh, by the way, guys, I did this thing where I was on the cover of Maxim, but now I'm doing lumber.
Yeah. I don't know if you're on the cover of Maxim if you can go back and do lumber right away. I think you got to wait.
But you do. I mean, I did that. It was like, oh, by the way, I was on the cover of Playboy, and now I'm doing whatever I'm doing, and you just kind of go with the flow of it. I don't know. No, I mean, am I right or?
You're totally right. No, it's one of those things. You're happy you said you did. My goodness, who gets to pose with the president? Not me. But
yeah.
Deborah, she's got a couple guardian angels on her shoulders. She's done everything you hope to do. She's done. So,
my God, thank you. But seriously, Maxim was a whole different vibe. Maxim was like that was the one magazine that came out. It was like, oh my God, these women were like, this is what I am. This is what it was completely different from Playboy.
A little bit, yeah. I guess in Maxim you could say you read the articles more because they talk about exotic cars, exotic travels, exotic cognacs, things like that. It's a pleasure to be connected with them, and they're full of class. And I'm really happy that I did it. I didn't tell anybody I did it when it was happening, but I'm really happy that I did, and I'd never be here talking to you. And yeah, I am. So,
do you think you'll ever go back to lumber?
You never know. I think the sawdust is in the veins. It's fun. I had the best instructor in the world, my father, and he taught me about markets, how to predict things. Like right now, there's a big collapse in the lumber price right now, but I learned so much, and we were so close to the United States border that most of my demographic was the United States. And I remember my dad saying, some of the funnest, most intelligent people you'll ever meet are the U.S. traders. And he's right, because it was never work. Like there was a lot of strategy involved, a lot of, trying to predict the market going up or down. But it was, I learned so much of your country. And for example, you know, if there's a Super Bowl and, you know, it's Kansas City versus, I don't know, New York Jets or New York, and you get two different perspectives all the time. And you know, you're intelligent, you know that instead of hearing one news source, it's always good to get a second perspective. But lumber, you know, a healthy economy, lumber is the foundation of a healthy economy. So it's great to be affiliated. And you know, Roger, if you see a lot of lumber on the train or a lot of lumber, you know, rolling on trucks, that's a sign of a healthy economy. And Jimmy, a lot of my cars, you know, switched in Chicago. So no, I have great respect for the United States, and I'm, you know, I always root for a healthy America.
Yeah, I was actually supposed to go to Canada, I think 5 years ago, and something came up and it went to another person in my company where I was working, and I was kind of bummed. I was kind of sad. I was like, I wanted to go, but I've never been up that way, and I want to go. I do. I like to travel. So anybody want to send me to Canada, please?
No, it's beautiful here. It's wonderful. And we were talking previously about how warm it's been, you know, in British Columbia and Alberta. And my boyfriend, he works up in the mines in near Fernie, British Columbia. And it was so hot, he could see a bear far off in the distance digging a den. And I asked him, I said, how long's he been digging? And he goes, at least 2 hours. And by the end of his shift, he could just see his tail. Because he, you know, it's looking for a home and trying to get cool. So those are the fun things you get to see.
That's the kind of stuff up in that area that just freaks me out. Like, I would be freaked out if I saw that. I would run and scream, and I don't like bears. So the fact that your boyfriend's watching a bear dig a hole, he's almost done with it. I'll be like, no, there's a bear there. I'm out. So,
not going that way. No.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't get bear in Chicago.
Okay. They don't want to bother you, so I don't like to bother them. But actually, I know, Deborah, you like penguins, but where I live right now on Vancouver Island, it's the blue heron estate. We've got blue herons here and geese and peacocks. And the geese were nesting on their eggs. And I was told that there's a raccoon in the area, and I'd never seen a real raccoon before. And I could hear the geese yelling one night. And then I'm like, okay, I'm going to go protect the geese. So I go out there and I'm like this far from the raccoon and I'm yelling at it and it went away. So about 2 weeks later, they go, Sherry, there's the raccoon. The raccoon's the same size as my chihuahua. And I'm like, that wasn't a raccoon. That was a bear that I was yelling at. So it was right outside the window. So
yeah, they get big. They do get big, especially if they eat a lot of garbage. They get bigger and bigger. So unfortunately, I saw a lot of raccoon coming back from Sheboygan, Wisconsin today, but they didn't make it. So
poor guy.
This is amazing how many are just on the highway dead. And it's just like, have you guys not figured it out? The highway's evil yet? Stop going on the highway. It's like deer and all of them. Like, stop going on the highway. People don't care. They're going to hit you. So I get very sad when I see them on the road. And I like raccoons. I think they're cute. So I don't think I'd ever pet one, but same thing with squirrels. I love squirrels too, but I would never pet one of those. Penguins,
what about a skunk?
Skunk, yeah, I've definitely pet many skunk in my life. No. What good is a skunk? What do skunks do? What do they do for this world? I mean, they're cute, but
absolutely nothing.
No, I guess you lose. Like, I didn't care about skunks, but I guess you lose like your. I don't know. I guess you get angry at skunks when your dog gets skunked. It's the first time. Like, my first dog that I ever owned on my own. About a year and a half after we had her, she got skunked, and it was pretty bad. I mean, it got her like right on the side of the face, up in the eye. And it was just like, she was just like, whoa, what am I doing? I'm like, I'm trying to, and of course it's, an April morning that's 32 degrees and you're outside with a cold hose trying to hose her off and you're like, hands are blue. And so, yeah, I don't like skunks after that. And that's my podcast on skunks today.
There you go. And that's all he had to say. That's
it. Now I'm going to get skunk advocates being mad at me. Don't cancel me because I don't like skunks.
No,
okay.
Tomorrow what's going to happen is when you are out and about, you're going to run over a skunk, and guess what? Karma just bit you in the ass.
I try not to. Like, I am a really, really, like, I try to avoid running over anything. And, if you're like that, sometimes you get a possible, like, you could get into an accident, and it's scary because I don't want to kill anything while I'm driving. I just don't. I don't
right.
want.
And then you got somebody right behind you, and you're like slamming on the brakes, and you're like, whoa.
exactly. But like little chipmunks or birds. I mean, when birds come flying into my car, like flying underneath it, I'm like, I don't want to kill anybody. I'm a nice guy. I'm Jimmy.
You're Jimmy.
I'm Jimmy.
So, Sherry, we were talking about Britney earlier. Did you want to chime in on this conversation? Did you have any few words?
Well, I don't know all the details about it, but I found it interesting what what Jimmy said about if she is able to perform, then why does she need control? And what I also found is this could be a game changer for case law in the sense that she's got social media. You can see her, so we're involved in the sense that you can see her activity versus an anomaly that we don't know who they are or how they behave privately. We see her, so there's that aspect where it's an interactive. We all seem to understand and know her and have our own perspective. Then there's also her sons are growing. So who do the courts believe? Do you listen to the boys? Do you listen to the parents? So whose perspective? And it's a tough one because with psychology, it's not black and white. It's based on a perspective. So I'm curious if this could change case law because
it's a fantastic point.
Deborah said with the Francis Farmer, and I remember that movie, and that was a powerful movie, that if they can do this, who can they not do this to? Whether it's someone's father, they can say, he's incapacitated. I need to take control of the estate. It's setting up precedences. And I think it's really interesting that we all can see her social media and get our own perspective.
Yeah.
Instead of having someone closed off that we don't know who are they or anything like that, we seem to have a vested interest because we've kind of grown up with her.
Yeah. I mean, the way I look at it is she's at her house. Okay. So this happened when she was 28. She's been at her house that she owns. She's got her boyfriend there. Her kids come and visit. And since that incident happened back when she was 28, have you heard anything about Britney Spears having the same episodes that she had back then? No, you just hear, somebody who's controlled by her parents who control everything she does. If she's that far gone, I mean, she still has free will at her house. She could be doing things at her house and causing commotion. And, you'd hear her on the news every day. Britney Spears house fire or Britney Spears this. No, she's on Instagram all the time dancing and having fun and trying to live her life. And I'm with Deb. Like when Deb posted the other day and I saw it, I was like, good. I'm with you, Deb. Like I just got so angry. And your point is, Sherry, dead. I mean, social media has changed everything. And maybe 20 years ago, if this had happened and there was no social media, you'd go, Britney Spears, or, she's trying again, but her parents, they're taking care of her. They got her. It's all under control. But no, social media, you can see her. And you can see that, she's trying to live her life, trying to have a good time. She has a boyfriend. They look like they're happy. Her kids come in. There's pictures of her kid. You see it. It's there. And you're going, well, why? If she's so bad and she needs help so much, how come she looks like this? Like, you can't fake that all the time.
Well, and like you said, she was competent enough to hold a residency in Las Vegas.
Yeah, exactly.
And God bless her. People have been, imprisoned in their home. Well, that's an improper word, but we've been confined to our homes because of COVID. This poor girl is going to be the first taste of pursuing celebrities, and that can't help her. But it's important that you said we've got a window into her activities over this last time, and who do you believe? And maybe put a spotlight under the credentials of the therapist. Like, really, I don't know.
Yeah. I saw a video of hers. I don't know if it was on her TikTok or if it was on Instagram or whatever, but she was doing in Vegas. She was doing her show and she was talking about how she was sick and she had 102-degree fever and she's up there performing and she's doing it with a smile and still performing.
Wow.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Okay. Well, first of all, did somebody force her to go out in there and do it? Which is just insane. 102-degree fever is a fever. You shouldn't be performing, but there she was smiling and entertaining because that's what she does. And she's good enough to do that. But the whole thing makes me sick. So
that's crazy.
Yeah.
The crazy story. I mean, I'm sure that, some lawyer out there is going to be like, you know what? I'm going to take this to a new level. I want to take over your case. or something.
I hope.
I don't see it ending right here, and I see it going to a different level. Just so much exposure going on this right now that the court system's got to be under.
Well, that's the thing. You know what? Like you said, there could be an opportunist attorney out there that wants to make a name for himself and do this, or social media could get changed because of this. There's more than Britney involved, I think you'll find, and sadly, the poor girl is going to be joggered around for what direction the future goes. I don't know.
Well, the thing that struck me the most about her testimony, that she was, in front of the judge saying, look, I want to have another baby. Well, she's almost 40. So like, you do this for another 10 years. Well, that's out the window. She ain't gonna have another baby at 50. So, I get myself so pissed off. Like, I just get worked up about this kind of stuff because it's not fair. And you see things that happen that are not fair. And you just, you feel like, you're not in her situation, but you feel helpless. Like they could do that to me. They could do that. They could do that to anybody.
Well, I'm beyond at this point.
Yeah.
So I really am, because, I've been following this religiously, and there is no explanation. There is no reason. There's nothing that anybody can say to me that goes, oh, Deb, this is why all her rights have been taken away. I'm so sorry. Yeah. The conservatorship that she's under is somebody like me at my age, where my kids would go, Deb, you can't handle your affairs, so we got to handle them for you.
Yeah. No,
exactly. And she's a fucking young girl. And it's like, I'm not wrapping my head around the whole deal. And it's really a bad gig, and it's not okay. And I have said to my kids, because my kids have come in like, why are you getting so upset about this? And I'm like, because I don't like when people's rights are taken away. Right.
Amen.
I don't fucking like that shit. Sorry.
No,
I don't like
true.
it.
And I think that's since she was a child. She was a child.
It's been going on for years.
Yeah.
And I don't care if you think I'm crazy. And by the way, I'm talking about myself right now. If you think I'm crazy, I don't care. Don't take my rights away.
Yeah.
Well, there's that's what I was going to say. There are millions of people in the United States on the streets that demonstrate far less capacity of their functions than she did when she was having her episode. And nobody controls them. They're all,
the way, I don't really give a shit how crazy she is. I don't care if she's completely off the fucking reservation. It's none of my fucking business.
Right. 100%. I agree with you 100%.
We live in America.
America, man.
It's none of my business. And
we need Matt and Trey on South Park to do an episode on this. They'll hit it out of the ballpark.
America. Serious. Like, I'm sorry.
No, but Deborah, you're right. Like, where are all those people that are protesting genital mutilation in other countries?
Yeah, bam.
Thank you.
Like, where are those voices? They're very loud, condemning other places. Like you said, it's a private issue, and I hate that things got leaked out. And
but this was, I think,
here's the deal.
This was the first time she actually spoke about it.
Here's what I want to say about a private issue is that when a private issue is taken to the extreme of a woman trying to voice out, I don't like how I'm being treated, and I don't like the fact that I'm being forced to take lithium, and I don't like the fact that I'm being forced to put an IUD at me, and she's trying in such a fucking poetic way to say to the public, can somebody please step up and fucking help me?
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
And if
She's begging for help.
And if we don't do that as a fucking, I don't care what voice I have on this fucking malfunctioned fucking microphone shit fucker that's going on. If I don't say that this is fucked up, what's going on with her?
Yeah.
And I'm not doing my job.
No.
And I don't care if I don't care if people say, I never want to hear Deborah Driggs again. I never want to hear her fucking take her off the air. I don't give a fuck.
Listen, if anybody has a problem with what you're saying and how passionate you are about with what you're saying, then they don't understand the complexity of this and they don't understand
really
what's
don't.
going on. They don't. Like she articulated her feelings in it was coherent. It was, I mean, she is a person, almost a 40-year-old person out there saying, look, I want my life and you're not letting me live it. I want to live my life. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. I want to do that.
Years old.
Yeah. No, she's 39.
39, almost 40.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. I look, I'm
Fuck, man.
yeah. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Like,
I mean, we could talk about this till we're blue in the face, and really what it's going to take is it's going to take for somebody in a higher court to look at this and go, this judge is not making the right decisions for this human being who lives in America.
So I just want everybody to understand this right now, because a lot of people do not understand. Here's the deal. When you're under conservatorship, basically what that means, so that everybody understands what it means, is that if somebody is taking control of my life, it's because I can't handle it anymore. I'm saying to you, I have dementia, or I can't handle what's going on in my life. And I'm handing over this conservatorship to somebody else to handle the responsibilities of my life.
Yeah, and she never said that. It's never been said by her.
Right.
No.
And this is but this is so extreme. It's so extreme. Like the IUD, the lithium, and I guarantee you they're putting up on stage in skimpy outfits.
The IUD and the lithium is like,
the skimpy outfits.
That clip that I saw where she was talking about 102-degree fever, she was barely wearing any clothes, and I'm just like, this is what you're doing to somebody who can't take care of their affairs. No, it's a higher court needs to get involved and treat this poor woman fairly. Let her live her life as a human being in America free. It's as simple as that. She is a prisoner right now, and she didn't. Well, see, now I'm getting pissed off again.
I'm just, and by the way, I'm just one of those people that are like I don't know what the real truth is, but what I think what probably happened is she had this meltdown in 2008, and then they all decided to come in and take over her fucking life, and she agreed. She should have never fucking agreed.
I thought it started when she had a manager that was kind of doing, like, helping himself to the money.
No, this is when she was like shaving her head in Vegas and doing all this stuff. But
I thought her parents wanted to take, because someone was spending her money or something, I thought. But I can't remember. I'm not versed.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
It was
I just
originally
know there was a lot
just
during that.
to help her dad manage everything for her. It was a temporary thing. And it's gone to this level where she has no life. She can't even leave her own house without permission from the courts. She can't. All she wants is to be able to ride in a car with her boyfriend and have him drive her around town. And she can't do that without permission.
Yeah.
Well, Sherry's right, too, because I think it was a lot to do with the money, too, in the beginning prior to 2008, because now you look at it, she had no control of her money either. She couldn't even manage her own expenses or anything. Everybody was managing this poor woman.
Well, managing her
from the get-go.
From Disney days, from when she was working at Disney.
I have a feeling her parents are going to get really screwed for this.
Yeah. I mean, her own sister supports her, and her sister's like, end this. So you have a family member who's close to her saying this needs to be ended. So it's just really just a judge and her dad that are making somehow making this still happen. And again, a higher court should get involved. Look at this case, end this, let this poor woman live as a free human being in the United States of America. So, I mean, that's all I can say about it. Is it just sucks.
Yeah.
Free Britney.
Free Britney.
Free
Britney.
Britney.
The word.
Fucking Britney. Free fucking Britney, you motherfuckers. Fucking holding her captive. Free her.
Hey,
Fuck
Roger,
you.
when we post the audio version of this, I really think I have to click explicit on this episode.
Okay, that's fine.
Sorry, I have to express myself.
It's okay.
No, it's America. You should. I mean, yeah. I mean, you're not saying anything wrong. Nobody's saying anything wrong here. What everybody is saying, I believe most people who understand what's going on here feel. And again, nobody's saying anything wrong. Again, it's two people. So let them come and cancel us from saying that. But bring it on, because I wanted to play Britney Spears 24/7 on Chicago's variety station. But
if they can walk around the Capitol and stuff like that and start doing chants and all this other stuff, you know what? It's time to step up for Britney. Britney needs our support. She needs people out there, fighting for her. And, not on TMZ or any of these other, entertainment channels. Real people that are out there, because Britney's a real person.
Well, here we are. 5 people talking about this, not in the style of entertainment news, which is great, because when you talk about it in entertainment news, it's glamorized. You get the bumpers and the Britney Spears fighting conservatory. We're five people who have our opinions. We all seem to agree on everything here, and we're talking. We're just having a talk about it, and this is what needs to be heard. The regular people saying, you know what, we agree with this poor woman.
We're behind
her. Something. Yep.
Absolutely. So, Ike, Sherry, you guys know each other, being in the industry. So tell me a little bit about your friendship with each other. That's why I brought you back on the show, Ike.
Well, I think a year ago I was in bed with Ike.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Wait, Ike? Explain,
It was
please.
the most amazing time I ever had. I actually met
Ike had a great show, and it was called In Bed with Ike, and there was that. It was one of my first.
Yeah, it was a wonderful time. We actually met through Eileen Shapiro and Jimmy Starr from World Star PR.
Right.
And I tell you, one of the most amazing human beings. Sherry, you're smart, you're beautiful, you just have a good heart, which is so rare in the entertainment field. So God bless. I am so glad our paths crossed, for sure. And I can't wait to see you hopefully this year.
No, you will. No, when you were talking about your show with Eileen, I was just thinking, I don't know what the state law is in British Columbia. If you did it, you'd probably get arrested for picking up a hitchhiker. So
I am coming there.
Wait, do people still pick up hitchhikers? Because we had this conversation on the road up in Sheboygan with my kids, and they're like, "What's that guy doing?" I'm going, "He's hitchhiking." Well, why don't you pick him up? No. No. Do people still do that?
Wow.
This is kind of scary.
This is crazy, because I Uber. I'm an Uber driver on the weekends, right? And so I do it as a social experiment. But it's crazy. Back in the day, we parents always told us, don't hop in cars with strangers.
Driving an Uber a social experiment.
I was thinking the same thing. So
hang on a second. I'll get to that.
I understand how driving Uber is a social experiment. Please.
Are you taking notes when you drive? Okay, get to it. Go.
I'll get to that in a second.
I'm taking notes.
Okay, let me finish what I was saying first. You're losing my train of thought, Deborah. So what happens is that we're telling people, as kids, our parents are telling us, don't hop in cars with strangers. Now we have an app that says, go in a car with this stranger.
Yeah.
That's true.
Well,
it is true.
I want to know how you're doing research with that.
Well, Roger, we just had the Strawberry Moon. Was there a lot of activity that night?
Well, he's in Boise.
I'm in Boise.
Sorry, Boise. Boise hates me. I'm sorry.
Oh my
I love you,
God.
Boise.
But but to answer your question, My social experiment as an Uber driver, I'm a social person and I like to meet and interact with people. So
Oh no, I can never do that. I hate people. So
I know. Fuck those people. I'm out.
I couldn't get in a car.
People get involved. I'm like, fuck
No,
you, I'm out.
You know what I mean? It's like
You know
I
what
couldn't.
you
I
could
can't.
do? Well, you could even almost do like Tinder / you're driving along and there's crowded streets and you're like swipe, yeah, no, that one's good. Grab that one.
Exactly. Yeah.
If it's no good, move on to the next block.
Yeah, we plan on doing like so many things, like even with the celebrity in the car. We'll be talking and they'll get intimate, and then I go, "Is that Red Lobster?" I can go
But
for
with Billy, it's gonna be good.
Oh yeah,
That'd be awesome if you took them to Red Lobster. Hey, we're going to the Lobster,
yeah.
man. Let's go.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see this podcast or show. Where's it going to be on? Is it going to be everywhere, like YouTube, Twitch, everything, or just on your website?
We're going to do it like a regular podcast, but video portion. Video.
Yeah, cool. It sounds like an awesome idea, and
it does.
You're the perfect person to do it. So
let's hope. Yeah, knock on wood.
and I hope you find the cabaret place here in Chicago to do your thing.
I looked it up. It looks fabulous.
Cool. We'll book it, and when you do, let me know, and I will be there to come see it.
Well, if you're in New York, I mean, I know you guys are in Chicago and Boise, but if you want to come to New York August 7th. 50 Shades of Gay is making a stop at the Triad Theater.
Okay.
Nice.
I've only been to New York once for 6 hours.
I'm booking my flight right now. Hang on one second here.
I have a 13-year-old boy and a 13-year-old boy and a 10-year-old daughter, and they want to go to New York. So I don't know if I could take them to the show, but I could probably take. Okay, good then. Hey, then let's do it.
Oh, really?
I'll have to see if I can.
I thought it was an adult show, or is it an old ages show you're doing it with
this one? It's mostly the words that are a little.
That's okay. Rough. They have TikTok, so don't worry about it.
But other than that,
Can somebody teach me how to do that?
I sat with my daughter yesterday in Sheboygan, Wisconsin during the rain and fog storm on our wonderful vacation, and she showed me TikTok. She went through all of it with me, so I am learned on TikTok.
I feel like I am learning TikTok. I just posted 3 TikTok videos, so
yeah, I saw them in your robotic voice. I am Deb.
Yes!
I am Deb. I am doing TikTok.
TikTok video.
If you actually used, let me give you a pointer on TikTok. If you used a microphone with a pop filter on it, it would sound so much clearer.
Oh.
If I had this thing,
see,
there we go.
This is why I'm so evil, because as much as this microphone has made me uncomfortable, I had to go back there. So.
Hold on. Okay. This thing?
I mean, does that thing actually work? It just looks like a COVID protector. That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
It's a fucking condom. Here we go. I know.
Oh, man.
You have COVID.
There you go. He's got it too. There you go. See, I had one too. I'm telling you, invest in one of these guys. These little ones right here. Yeah. Nobody sees it. Nobody
Deb,
sees
I'm
it.
with you, Deb. Deb, I got you.
So you're covered up too.
Yeah.
Hi.
It's like Romper Room. It's Romper Room.
Oh, I remember that show.
Yeah, Romper Room.
I see nobody actually. Yeah.
Romper Room. Oh my God.
I see Jim. I see Deborah. I see Sherry. Oh, and there's Ike.
Yeah.
Sherry's sitting there going, "Why do you guys need microphones? I can do this without one."
Yeah.
I can do this all day long, Hobo Kelly.
Roger, do not send Sherry a microphone, please. Well, this was awesome. You guys are awesome. This was so much fun.
Yes.
Sherry, you guys are awesome. This was a great time. And I'm so glad you guys know each other. I think it's great.
Yeah.
I think it's fantastic.
It made it great. It was so great seeing you, Sherry.
Yep.
We got to get her out of British Columbia. We got to save her.
Exactly. All right. Ike Avelli, Sherry Nelson, thank you for being guests on our show. It's been a pleasure having you on.
Thank
you very much.
All right, you guys. Awesome. I mean, we had a lot of fun with them. Definitely was a fun off the wall episode. We hit some issues, obviously, some sensitive issues.
Yeah, Deb's mic.
Yeah, exactly.
What are we talking about?
Your microphone. Did you notice there were problems with that?
What do you mean? What? Huh? What happened?
Hey Roger, I'm going to do you a solid right now.
Thank you. All right, guys. I want to thank Frankie McDonald with the weather as always. Our guest Ike Avelli, comedian and also supermodel Sherry Nelson. Yes, you can order.
Oh God.
Be Prepared on Amazon, and also, as always, Jimmy Knight, thank you. Amazing co-host. Deborah Driggs, you guys are awesome. We're going to be off 4th of July, but we're going to have a double episode. July 7th.
You can keep talking after this. Go ahead,
Okay.
keep talking.
Okay. We're going to do a double episode July 7th and July 11th.
Shit.
What?
My thing fell. It's okay.
Okay, let's do this again.
I think I saw a WKRP in Cincinnati like this once. It was Johnny Fever in Venus Flytrap and a cop. Go check it out if you know WKRP.
Guys.
What,
Hey.
Deborah?
My mouthpiece fell.
Oh, okay.
This
Okay.
big thing in my mouth fell. I don't know.
Hey, Roger, go ahead and talk about
This thing?
Okay. All right. See you guys later. We'll see you all.
Bye.
Have a good 4th of July. We'll see you after the 4th. Bye, everyone.